Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome everybody. So I am currently working on my paper pumpkin alternatives for January 2024. This is video number 15. Oh, so much fun, guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my projects with you. I so enjoy doing this. So you got 4 of this card, 4 of this card, and 4 of the tags. And you got a QR code to do other projects and a visual of everything in the kit and the coordinating colors. That's just a quick overlap. If you are interested in seeing everything that comes in the kit, my videos 1 through 5 show that. After that, I don't. So here is a look at the stamp set that came with the kit. That's what they said. Okay, this one is, I saw a picture of a card. I was flipping through Pinterest the other night and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can do this. This is not exactly this card. That just gave me an idea. Now I will tell you, originally I was going to cut this card base up and put in the background there, but the more I look at this and the more that's in my head, we're not doing it. We're going to keep it nice, bright, and white. So what are we going to use? Well, I have a card base down here. It's thick, basic white. This is going to be a faux lattice card. I'm thinking it's going to come out really cool. So it is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Layer number 1 is 3 3/4 by 5 in white. We're going to do stamping on that one. Layer number, well, you're going to need to cut 4 white pieces that are 1 by 4 1/4. We will cut 2 down to something. Cut 2 1/2 by 5 1/2. This is the back of the lattice. You will need 1 large leaf from the kit, 2 tall lavenders from the kit, 1 medium, 1 bow at least 10 inches. It's up to you. Some gems, and I'm using the Thinking of You from Feathered Flight for the front of the card right here. And then on the inside, this will be a Valentine's card. No panicking there. Oh, are we ready? I am. So I'm going to set all of these supplies away from me. I don't want to get ink on anything. You can see my idea there as I was working it. So this is the 3 3/4 by 5. Now, if you do not have a little splotchy stamp, where is the kit that it came in? This is paper pumpkin time, right? So 2021's Expression in End Colors. This is the little blotchy stamp I've been using. And it goes really well to mimic this background. However, if you don't have it, use a blending brush. You can use sponge and sponge on this. We're going to use this though. A lot of stamping off because I think this is going to be beautiful in the background. Oh, there is one of those little dots on my ink pad. And now it's on everything else. So here we go. So stamp off. I'm starting in the center. Thank you, Ms. Gina. She's always great. So since I stamped in the center there, I can stamp again here. You can't even see that, so that didn't really do any good. Stamp off. I'm going to overlap this. And that's going to give me the deeper tones that I'm looking for. I'm going to go here. Oopsie, I didn't quite... That's okay. We will make it work. I'm going to go here. I can't hardly see that. It's almost like stamping off with this Highland Heather. All right, stamp off down here. Stamp on, stamp off, and we're just going to cover this whole thing now. And we're going to overlap it. It's going to give us those darker, blotchy images. And this is just the background. Turn it this way. Oh, that was full strength. I forgot to stamp off. That's okay. It kind of looks good. So let's do a little full strength here and there. Oh yeah, that does look good. Here. We're going to go there. Oh, that is so cool looking. Love this. All right. So that is all done. Just for the moment, I shouldn't have closed it up all the way. So this is our card base. This is thick. Oh, I already, okay. Ink, 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 ink. Hand sanitizer. My hands are always so dry because the alcohol dries them out. So this now is going to go in the center of the front of the card base. We're trying to keep it from getting, you know, ruined here. Trying is the magic word. These are my favorite colors, purple and white. Oh, just love them. I love green too, but so there's to start out with. Now we have our 2 strips that are 1.5 by 5. These are our lattice pieces, which we're kind of probably trim them down, but these are going to go up on dimensionals. This is all in my head, and I know you guys think I'm crazy, but I can't help it. So we're just going to use some strips. And let's see, here's the grid. So we want 1 inch, and well, let's see. This is 4 1/4, right? So we're getting it on the 4 inch. So we want 1 here and 1 there. So I'm just using, oh, that is not going to work either. Let's look at it again on the grid here. Bring that in so I don't see anything else. We're at 4 1/4. I do not feel like, so here's a quarter, here's, where is my full grid mark? We need to go here because that's what is throwing me off. So 1 and come, so we're going to go about 1 1/8. I'm going to just set that right down there. Just like that. I'm going to grab another one. Oh yeah, the precision, right? The precision in this. So roughly about right there. Then I'm going to take this one, if I can get it off of its sheet, and I'm going to cut me some little lengths. Right there. Because these are going all the way to the top. That one needs to be about half of that. So here and here. And then, of course, we're going to remove. Now, yes, I will have more dimensionals in here. This will be very much, God, going to have dimensionals on this card. But this will get us started. Now, my next 2 pieces are this one of, well, the next 2 will be the 2 pieces of the lattice card. We're going to start with 1. This, of course, is my lattice backing, so I want to stand it up now and get it all the way down. There. I'm going to have to trim a little bit. I thought that was exact because these were in my scrap bin, but one is, one isn't, so just turn it over. Well, they're both not exact. Now they're flat. So that's our lattice backings. Now these also were in my scrap bin, guys. They're all scraps from me cutting white cardstock down. So I know that one of them needs to be at, we're going to go this way. So that is 1/4 of an inch. So one is going to, 2 are going to be at, I think they're all going to be at 4 actually. I think they're all going to be at 4, just different positions. So there's one. I can always grab another. I've got plenty of these. One, let's see. What we have. So they're going to alternate. See that 1/4 of an inch line? That's what we're doing. Oh, that's going to be really cool. We're going to have big gaps in here. So yes, we're going to cut these all down to 4 inches. So 1 by 4. One and 4. And then it's just a matter of, well, getting them. So we're going to start this one off at the top all the way to the edge. So we're going to glue it here. I don't even think we need any more dimensionals. So move those off because I want this straight. So there's that. It does need to be covering that. So there's one. And then this one. So this one's going to come this way to the edge. This one is going to go to the edge there. Really thick slats. And this one's going to be all the way to the edge there. So we're going to do this one next. So all the way over. Well, it might help if, sorry, this one is not, like I said, I was grabbing scraps. So let's try again. So it's just an off pattern. It needs to cover that. Maybe, okay. That one's going to stay down there. The struggle is going to be real today. In the craft room, we need thinner blades. And I'm thinking my offsetting of these is not going to work. So let's grab some more. Let's grab some more scraps and cut them down. I told you I have plenty of them. So there's 2, we need 4. That's not an inch. Not long enough. That should do it. All right, we're gonna go again. We want them to be 4 1/4. That one's just gonna stay there. Let's see which ones are 4 1/4. Four and a quarter. We need 4 strips. 4 1/4. 4 1/4. And that one's not. This one we can't use that one. We cannot use you. I'm sorry for disappointing you. I know I have to have another. Yep, that'll work. All right, now let's do this again. However, now that we can't stamp on that. So we have to stamp our Thinking of You, which is going to be in Gorgeous Grape, as our bow is in Gorgeous Grape. So we want Thinking of You right up here in the corner. That's it. So that one is done. Let's move that over there and let's try this again. So I have to get glue on this one. So there's one, then all the way down at the bottom again. And yes, I'm going to stick some dimensionals in here to give me just a minute, because it definitely needs it. I'm going to use my pokey tool. This definitely needs one right there. This one, I think I can get them in there even without the pokey tool. I just need the stupid backings to get off. And the reason why I didn't want to put them on sooner is I want to be able to wiggle them in place if I need be, what you saw me and I need it. So here's that. All right, much better. Next we have two more. And I'm really hoping that helps to hide. It's got something on it all over it, but we're going to use it because the greenery should cover it. So there we have more like, nope, that's it. Okay, we're going to get glue here. Kind of like a slotted fence post. Scoot over. And this one. Don't go all wiggly on me. Now we need some more of these. Start with this one because it's had a minute to set. Go ahead and put this one here. One more. Or is it two more? Two more. That one's a little crooked, but you're getting the point, right? You're getting the gist of what I'm doing, hopefully. So now, where's all that goes in the, over there, where's my bits I was using? So the large green bit, do you see how gorgeous? That's why those little specks are not going to matter. You could take, which we could do, and spritz this with an ink, with Gorgeous Grape. Do I have... I don't have the marker, but I have a paintbrush and I have, let's see, ink. All right, everybody, this is gonna, what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna do this away from my desk, otherwise I'm gonna get purple splatters everywhere. I am gonna take this and put a drop or two in there. Then I'm going to take a smidge bit a smidgen of water. A little spray, maybe 2. I'm going to take it like this. And then I'm going to take my finger and brush my finger across it. But I'm going to do this off camera, because otherwise I'm going to have a mess and a half. Oh yeah, this would make... Oh, I can do it. I can do it on camera. You guys get to see me make a mess. I have a folder. The plastic container I normally use to do this fell behind my desk, and I don't want to get it out. I'd have to crawl under my desk, and my knee just will not take it. So I'm going to use a manila folder. We can do this. So like this, right? Now watch. Do you see all that gorgeousness? Now we're going to lift it up gently and do the inside. You can do so much. So while we let this sit for a second, we're going to do our envelope. Front and back. And now I'm going to clean this up. So that has to go in the house to be cleaned. But I can clean my finger up. And the inside of my container. Let me get a paper towel. I don't need purple all over my rag. That would just not be good. The reason why I want to clean this up is it has water in it. And I don't need that staying in there. So, cool idea. Yeah, I hope you guys are interested in that. Think that's pretty cool. All right. So put my folder away. It makes such a big difference. So this is not going to get any removal of anything. We're just going to bring it up some because I'm hoping to use this little bow that I didn't use in the last video. I'm hoping that will kind of cover that. These now are going to get cut apart. I want 2 of the large ones, the really tall ones, so I'm going to cut this right there. And what I really want is one of these 2. So these got to get cut apart. There's one. I'm leaving the stem on there until I know. Oh, let's cut it apart. I'm like, why is this not? Well, it's stuck together. Not anymore. I'm thinking the smaller of the 2 mediums. If that just doesn't make any sense, does it? But that's what we're looking for. So this here, we can stick that branch there. Make that one smaller. Stick it off to the side. This we are going to make smaller. See how I'm tucking it underneath that? That's kind of what we want there. And then the determination is, do we want this one in the middle? Or do we want this one in the middle? And I am thinking, I think I like this one. And then we're going to put our great big bow. I love it. Was there anything else I had pulled out? Oh, I did. I did pull out some more stuff. So I have some gold butterflies that we could put on here from the Brilliant Wings dies. So I think that's what we're going to do. Or I have these pink glimmer paper ones. Wonder if I could, if these were purple, they'd be perfect. Wait. Let's see. Give me a Q-tip. Q-tip can solve so many problems. Give me a second. All right. So not the gold. The gold is too bold on this card. We know we don't want that one. And I think Highland Heather would be my... Oh, but we could use the splotchy stamp even. So that's the glimmer paper. stamp off. Let's see if we stamp on what we're gonna get. Oh, let's go full strength. Can you stamp on it? Didn't make any difference. Oh, there is some purple, but that didn't work out too well. Q-tip time. I'm gonna... Oh, that works. That works. Let me see if you guys see the difference. Yeah. So this is the pink. It's just giving it a little bit closer tone, and it works much better. So that's good to know. Q-tips. Oh, that one really got more purple. Let me take a look. Gonna go. Maybe a little bit more definition in there. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Who knew? I did not know. So let's get these together. So we want this one. So these two are going to get glued behind. Just flip them over. This one moved out of place, but we'll get it. Now I'm going to add a touch of glue in places to get them to stay completely together. That one needs to go behind. And this one, okay, we're going to take all of that, but the teeniest bit of the stem and pop that one right there. And then we're going to turn it over to the back so I can see where to add little tips, little touches on the tips for the glue. Now this is going to get glued. I wonder if I can do it. I bet I can trim this whole thing down now. So take that off, this off, and that off. Oh, so much better. And then my bow is going to go right there if I can get that to stay on place, stay in place. So let's go for it. I need the bow to be, might have to trim my ends or put my ends. Can we go up any further? There. So right here, I'm going to start. I'm just going to add glue to the back and get it basically where I want it. Oh my gosh, do you hear TT? I just brought her out here. Okay, flip it over. I'm adding some glue there. Remember, this is a faux lattice card. This is not, you're not going to see anything from the back. Really fun, different way to do it. Oh, I love my butterflies. Now that they have a purple bit of a hint to them, I'm gonna glue these straight down. And then I'm gonna get some tear tape for my bow. Right there. And pokey tool is missing. Really, it is missing. There it is. It wasn't too far gone, was it? Just my eyes couldn't see it. All right. Then we'll trim our ends of the bow. Because I want the bow to be actually on the card. So darling. And then for the inside, it's got speckles everywhere. Oh my gosh, yes. And I'm happy with the white on white. Surprisingly, white on white. And do I really, thinking of you, do I use this for Valentine's Day or not? You could have done Happy Valentine's Day up there. That's from the kit. I'm not sure I want to put, I want to stamp probably this on the inside. Or actually what I really think I'm going to do is just add this, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add the whole thing. And you know why, don't you? Because I can. Yes. I'm going to trim the end off. Make it not in an angle. And then I do have, I could add that one there, but I don't think so. So we are going to leave that like that. And then our envelope. Oh, I don't want to stamp anything on it. I think we'll just add the lavender. I think so. I think I'm just going to add the lavender. And I'm just going to add it. I want it because this is on the envelope. I'm going to trim the end down a little bit. I'm going to give it a little shimmy shimmy to smear the glue. So we're going to do Thinking of You though on the back, I think. Because I have that on the front. So on the back, right in the center, Thinking of You. Oh, you guys, I so want to know what you think of this one. So I know I didn't turn it into a Valentine's card yet. I mean, I always can. But it is beautiful. It can be Thinking of You. I mean, there is so much, so many things this card could be. Just so many, and I absolutely love it. I love that bit that we made in the background. Ooh, and Winka Stella, of course. Let's put the lid on the glue bottle. Don't need any of those little goobers. Look at all the sparkle and shine. And don't forget the inside. We want sparkle and shine there too. I mean, do I still have light-hearted lines? Oh, that's perfect. We're going to stamp the inside. Hold on. Oh, no. I like this one. I hate to break it to you, but you're stuck with me, friends, forever. I too love that. Oh, I love all of those sayings. Okay, we'll leave it blank. We will leave it blank. We're going to do the envelopes bit. Oh, so thanks for watching, everybody. Please consider, as always, giving me a thumbs up, like, and share. If you so would, that would be so kind of you. If you have time, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, as that is what keeps me sharing my projects with you. And I invite you to come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye for now, everybody.